Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for all things angling. I'm your fishing buddy, and today we're diving deep into the much-anticipated fishing forecast for the 28th of November 2025 across beautiful New Zealand. Get ready, because this day holds some truly special promise for us anglers. We're talking warming waters, active fish, and conditions that could just spark an unforgettable day on the water. Stick around and I'll tell you exactly why this spring day might just be one of your best fishing adventures yet. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, or what's biting and how to catch them. Based on what we're seeing, 3 species are really going to shine today: snapper, kingfish, and our beloved trout. First up, for all you saltwater warriors, the snapper are in prime condition, actively feeding before their spawning season kicks into full gear, which typically runs from November to January. You'll want to target them in depths of between 10 and 20 meters, especially where you spot baitfish congregating, or even better, if you can find a good workup with diving birds, that's where the action will be. For tackle, soft baiting with 3 to 4 inch minnow-style lures in natural colors will be deadly. Don't overlook slow jigs or micro jigs in the 20 to 60 gram range for those deeper dwelling fish. A little trick from my experience: matching your lure size to the smaller baitfish can dramatically increase your hookups. Next, the mighty kingfish. Their activity is really ramping up with the warming coastal waters. Search for them around pins, marker buoys, and definitely wherever you see bait schools congregating. Casting stick baits or mechanical jigging can be incredibly effective, especially when the tide is running. A fresh butterfly jack mackerel, or a live one, can also put you in good stead for hooking into a spring monster. These predatory species are excited by the influx of baitfish moving closer inshore. And for our freshwater fanatics, the trout, both brown and rainbow, are going to be on the chew. November is the real beginning of warmer weather and insect life proliferating, meaning increased feeding activity for trout. Look for them in riffles, seams, and any structure where food washes down. The evening rises for caddis and mayflies could be exceptional, so have your dry flies ready. During the day, if the sun gets high, they might hold in slightly deeper pockets or undercover, making nymphing with weighted patterns a deadly tactic. For lake fishing, casting and spinning near the shorelines of iconic lakes like Taupo will be highly effective. I'm talking about small, natural-colored soft plastics or classic Toby lures, mimicking those abundant baitfish and insects. Brown trout are known to be very aggressive to artificials this month. Let's break down the conditions shaping our fishing day, friends, and understand why the fish are behaving the way they are. Weather outlook. The weather outlook for Friday, the 28th of November 2025, is generally mild and pleasant. Daytime temperatures across New Zealand will mostly hover in the high teens to mid-20s degrees Celsius, with some areas, particularly in the North Island, potentially reaching up to 26 degrees Celsius. We can expect generally warm and muggy conditions. The atmospheric pressure is predicted to be fairly consistent, around 1010 to 1015 hectopascals, which is a fisherman's friend as it prevents fish from shutting down due to rapid changes. Wind speeds are predicted to be moderate, around 20 to 24 kilometers per hour, with northwesterlies in many coastal areas. While some scattered showers are expected for most areas, especially in the afternoon and evening for the North Island, there's only a minimal risk of severe weather affecting the country. Water temperature trends. The water temperature trends are definitely on our side. Coastal sea temperatures are steadily climbing, ranging from 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. This warming trend is a massive trigger for increased fish activity, pushing baitfish closer inshore and exciting those predatory species. Freshwater temperatures are also rising, boosting invertebrate activity and making trout much more active feeders. Moon phase. For the 28th of November 2025, we are in a first quarter phase. The moon will be around 51 to 55% illuminated and growing. Popular fishing lore often suggests that while a first quarter moon can mean shorter bite windows, When the fish decide to feed, that bite can be incredibly intense, so be ready for those concentrated feeding periods. Overall fish activity. The biological activity of fish in New Zealand during late November is high. It's a busy time as many species like snapper and kingfish are actively feeding to build up condition. Trout, having largely finished their spawning, are now focused on recovery and voracious feeding as spring truly takes hold. This means we have a strong opportunity for a productive day on the water. Considering all these factors, the warming, stable weather, rising water temperatures, and high biological activity, I'm giving the overall fishing forecast for this Friday as good to excellent all, with specific windows potentially being on fire. The key will be timing your efforts around those peak feeding times, especially dawn and dusk, and being prepared for intense, shorter bites rather than all-day action. So, my friends, I wish you all the best. Tight lines and ni chwosta, ni cheshui. May your reels scream and your coolers be heavy. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, subscribe for more epic fishing content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a forecast. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this Friday? What species are you targeting? And what's your go-to spring setup in New Zealand? I love hearing your stories and tips. Happy fishing, everyone!